What's up, y'all? I'm Pollyanny, and we are halfway through the auctions for my Embodied Abstraction collection on salver.io. The collection includes 8 pieces. It launched yesterday at 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time, and the auctions are for all the pieces are running until 2:40 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow. So we're about halfway through, and I just wanted to check in and just kind of give a more personal, like, talking about it, about how it's gone. So far, one piece, Becoming Art, sold at the buy it now price of 20 AVAX. Yay! That's so incredible. It's a wonderful piece. And there's also a bid of 4.5 AVAX on A Dream in Color, which is my newest piece. And was the most recently put in the collection. So I'm so grateful for the support. It was absolutely mind-blowing, and I'm really, really excited about it. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for that. I have some notes here so that I would stay on track and not ramble too much. So what I learned so far, there's definitely some things that I want to share. So first thing is I misunderstood how the auction timer worked, and I thought that the timer, you can set the timer for the auction. I thought that started when somebody placed a bid, and I did not realize that it started like at the time that I set for everything to like go live. So I set the auction timer for 48 hours thinking that it started when someone placed a bid, and not realizing that all the auctions like started. And so they're all running for 48 hours. Now, this is like part of why I have the mission that I have, is to learn more about the platform, learn more about that was something I didn't realize and didn't know, right? So anyways, it changed a little bit about the way I was thinking about the collection going. And I realized in the future, I don't know if I'm gonna do timed auctions again. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of like that pressure of being like, oh shit, we're on a time, you know what I mean? But it's okay. So what I've kind of realized coming out of it is that what I want to do with that is I'm going to keep the auctions going. They're live for another, 22 hours, 21 hours or so from now, the time of recording this video. After that, I'm going to list all the pieces at the buy it now price. So more on that in just a little bit, but lessons learned, and most likely just a happy accident. But so another thing that I learned is that success, so that like feeling and that like rush of like, oh wow, like something sold, and that, you know what I mean? It sold, that's a lot to me. Like that's such an honor. Like I feel so honored, and I worked really hard on all of this. So I'm like, I feel like I can own it, you know what I mean? Like it's good, right? But sometimes success can be hard to swallow. I feel like, especially for some of us who have lived in hardship and struggle for a long time. So that's something interesting that I've been navigating today, and something that I think I'd like to talk more about in the future. So I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it definitely kind of made me realize of like, wow, I'm having a real experience right now, and I bet other people also feel this kind of experience before. And yeah, it's like, it's cool and it's exciting and everything, but there's like past trauma and stuff that like makes that experience a little bit different. So anyways, more on that another time. So looking ahead, once the 48-hour time is up, like I was saying, I'm going to be listing the pieces at the buy it now price. So these pieces, the buy it now price, even for a one of mine, is pretty steep. But what these pieces represent is a sponsorship. So if you get it at the auction price in the next 24 hours, like that's fantastic, So most of them are starting at between 4 and 5 AVAX, the starting bid for the, auction. But the buy it now price, I think the cheapest one is 18 AVAX. And so the reason for this is this isn't just an art collection. This is also like my mission. Like my mission to want to free up time and give myself some resources to be able to really focus in on the AVAX ecosystem. And in the last 2 or 3 months, it's just AVAX has just been kind of my jam, with Enjoy Juicy and with the Arena app and with Salvor. And so I really want to dig in deeper into that, and I want to zero in my focus on that. And I want to learn as much as I can about all of these different platforms. And not only do I want to learn about these things, I also want to share those things with other people. I want to create educational content. I want to amp up my onboarding efforts and be able to really walk people through these things and bring new people into the ecosystem, because I'm really jamming with what's happening on Avalanche right now. There's just a lot of cool projects, and there's so many features of Salvor, that I just haven't even like dipped my toes into yet. DeFi things and social fi things, there's things about the Arena app that I really don't understand, and I want to free up my time to be able to explore those things, talk about those things, share what I've learned, document it all. And I am willing to be very serious about this if I can get the support that I need to free up my time to be able to really zero in on this for the next 2 months. So if you don't have the opportunity to, place a bid on one of the embodied abstraction pieces, no worries. If you would like to sponsor my efforts, and really help me, to be able to just have the time and the resources to do what I want to do in this realm, please consider buying one of my pieces. I'll include you in there as a sponsor in my videos content or whatever. So I'm getting a little rambly. I don't want to get rambly. And I definitely want to talk more about like the art itself. Like it's just such each piece in the mission and everything. It's so much, and it just absolutely is everything to me. So anyways, thank you so much. Please check out the Embodied Abstraction collection. And I look forward to working more within this community and learning more and sharing it and bringing in more people. And I'm on this ride. I took the ride. So let's take the ride together. Cheers.